My hair is greasy. Everything's greasy. Okay. About to go into this dollar store after I do this quick video. Okay, on Jamie Foxx. All right. Um, Let me beat the energy out of these other decks. Let me beat the energy out of these other decks. Calling on the Orisha. Oh yeah, tap into the energy of Jamie Foxx and the energy around Jamie Foxx, and tell me what is Jamie Foxx's current energy. So the overall energy here. Overall message. Let's see. Hype man. So somebody is trying to build up their confidence, or somebody is trying to hype him. Somebody is. This man is ready for work mode. Jamie Foxx is ready to put his name back on there. He wants to be everywhere. This man wants to be everywhere. Booked and busy with this hype man card. Like he wants to build back up his. It's kind of like when somebody ain't been on the scene. When a person hasn't been on the scene, artist. Like let's use an artist. Okay, so let's say a rapper ain't been on the scene in like 5 years. Okay, or 6 years. And it's kind of like they got to reintroduce themselves to the newer audience. They got to reintroduce themselves to the new generation. It's kind of like starting all over again, like a fresh, like you're a fresh new, um, like you ain't never been in the limelight. It's like starting all over again. It's kind of like there has to be a reconnection with this younger generation because it's like they're not familiar with Jamie Foxx. They're not, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like he's got to make his staple in this millennium. Okay, like, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to build, expand his brand, expand his, like, show that he's marketable and build this bridge with this new generation. Now, sucking his D. Okay, I feel like I'm getting this energy that everything with Jamie Foxx is a career plan. So with the sucking his D card coming through, okay, it says literally and figuratively, sucking up in order to get a seat at the table, aligning by selling their soul. Okay, so that's the overall energy. It's crazy because it almost seems he still has like a lot of star power. It seems like, but it's this wanting to cross over, like this Jamie's desire to want to cross over, to want to be more popular, to want to be like more, to get his name back out there. He wants that superstardom again. But then we have this sucking his D energy. So I don't know if Jamie Foxx could feel like he's losing his flair, or if he's worried like that he's not going to hello you guys, that he's not going to, like, if he takes a break, like people are gonna forget about him. Like this is a fear of his. Um, he's definitely legendary, or he has this desire to be legendary. But with this sucking his D here, he could have like a lot of kiss asses around him, a lot of yes men around him, or he could even have people that could be like making him feel a bit like he's washed, or like he's old, or like he's, wow. So we have unalive, transition and departure, silent voice, spiritual numbness. Someone has passed or will pass. So I don't know if Jamie Foxx is some type of health issue or some type of depression, because that's his energy. That's their energy. It's kind of like there's some heavy insecurity here, but he could also be having like issues with memory, brain memory, with that unalive card. Um, just kind of some energies, just this feeling that energies are treating him like he's dead. It's like, it's kind of like his body is not really ready for something with this unalive card. That's a really dark card. There is this depression though. Like there's this depression. Like am I losing my flair? Am I losing my mind? Am I losing? Like, energies can make him feel like he's. The future here is matchmaker, force that brings two energies together. Someone's hooking you up. So he's on this mission to prove that he still got it. He's on this mission to prove that he's still that dude. Soul contracts alignment of ghosts. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel like someone, like someone either could have used magic or could have used root work, or if they didn't use the root work, they could have used their connection, or they could have used their power to kind of blackball him, or like, what do they call shadow ban him? Like, where his shit ain't doing numbers like it should, where he done pissed off some people. Cause it's giving shadow band or blackballed. It's giving. It's it's like, so they're setting some shit up where it looks like he's failing. It's kind of like what they do with Nicki Minaj when they be like, "Oh, Nicki Minaj is falling off," or "Nobody listens to Nicki Minaj," or "Nobody," like, it's that type of energy. Like, they're trying to do scripting magic. I don't know why that keeps coming through, but they're trying to do scripting magic. Oh, you're a has-been. Oh, you're washed up, but it's not true. And then they'll play with the numbers, or they'll shadow ban him where, like, he won't get as much exposure, and then say, "See, you're a has-been. See, you're," but it's like it's an artificial, like, fail. Like, it's an artificial fail. It's not a genuine fail. We've got bucket lists. So personal checklist of goals, complete your dreams, start planning and start doing. So it's definitely giving like the energy where he has to start from scratch. Okay? Like, that's what it's doing. He's got these checklists, all this shit. I want to show up here. I want to do a pop up here. I want to go tour with here. He could also be trying to collaborate with newer audiences. Okay? But they're definitely trying to just give up. Like, they're definitely trying to convince us to just give up. Um, this is weird. I feel like something's gonna happen with Jamie Foxx where he's gonna know that the powers that be are lying. It's like how they don't never want to give Nicki Minaj an award that she actually should have been had. They're gonna give it to other artists that are not doing as good as her. Like, it's that energy. Like, they're trying to Monique Jamie Foxx. I don't know if y'all heard of the story of Monique Samuels, but not Monique. Is her last name Samuels? Monique from Miss Parker, the Parker Show. Like, they trying to Monique Samuels him. And by the way, she is a motherfucking stellar. She is a stellar actress. Nikki is. I mean, Monique is amazing, amazing actress. But yeah, somebody could be trying to use the excuse that, oh, you was gone this long, so you got to start from the bottom. Like, they're trying to Monique Samuels him. So I feel like people, just like they do, because I'm channeling Monique Samuels, they're trying to make Jamie Foxx seem like he is just really problematic. Like, really problematic. Like, they can be passive aggressive or throw jabs or throw rocks and hide their hands. When he goes off, he's the problem. So they could be doing reactionary abuse. Um, some people could not want to do like work with him because it's like certain labels or certain things that are attached to him. It's like they're kind of Kanye, and they're trying to Kanye and Monique him, like, literally. Living life recklessly and on the edge, coping mechanisms, rejecting rules or norms, desperate search for meaning. They're trying to make it seem like he is off his motherfucking rockers. And this is the higher level message. I feel like the higher level message with this subway surfing is that, like, Jamie is meant for something much more greater than what he. Jamie is so much more above and meant for so much more greater than what he is. So even though he want to do this, let me pick up where I left off, God is like, no, I have something. You have a higher calling. I have something better for you. I have no, like, it's kind of like he's keep wanting to have this nostalgic trap. Like he keep wanting to live in the past. So like that's the energy. Like he's keep wanting, like I want to rebuild the old Jamie. I want to, and spirit is like no, 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 new. You have a greater purpose, a greater path, new. And he's just kind of like stuck on this old Jamie. Like this is somebody that lives in a past life, glorified the past life. He might come off as someone that's having a midlife crisis. Jamie Foxx might come off as somebody that's having a midlife crisis. So he's constantly going to want, from my experience, people who daydream about their youth, or they hate getting old, or they hate, they typically date young, or they typically prefer people who are younger than them or the same age. It's like they just don't like getting old. They just don't like being well seasoned. Like this is someone that just they want to live their glory days. When I was young, I used to have da 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 da. Like you know, this is someone that's not accepting of the next phase of their life. Like they're not accepting of the next phase. They want to go back to their younger days, their glory days, when they were a young buck, when they were at their pinnacle. Like this is someone that's not accepting the next chapter. Okay. Buffer, protective barrier from external forces. It's crazy because literally, what goes up must come down. Everybody has their harvest season and everybody has their low period. And I feel like Jamie Foxx right now is going through a low period, and like it's just kind of hard for him to accept. But he's not really going through a low period though. He's seeing it as a low period because he keeps looking through the lens of his past. He's not really going through a low period. He's going through his next elevation. He's going through his next ascension. He's going through his next level up. He's going through the next chapter of his life. This chapter of his life is closing. This chapter of his life is over. And it's just kind of like he's not accepting that. When you're always looking in the past, when you're always looking behind you, how the fuck can you orchestrate your future? How the fuck can you orchestrate your future and create greatness today if your mind and your energy is always spent on what used to be or what's the past? Buffer, protective barrier from external forces, ensuring you don't swing too hard in one direction. Time and delay. So, yeah, things are buffering for him. I feel like there's a lot of ego death going on with Jamie. There's an ego death going on with Jamie where Jamie, like, it's like I gotta wait, I gotta be approved, it's like always being let in VIP and never having to wait in line, always getting the cut, and now you gotta wait in line, even if it's just maybe they allow you to cut 20 people and there's 3 people in front of you. Like that's even fucking up his ego. Like what? They would let me right in. Now I gotta wait 3 people. Now I gotta wait in line. Even though he still get the cut, he's still tripping because I got to be able to cut everybody. I didn't have to wait for nobody. Now I gotta wait. It's just like it's fucking up his ego. I'm Jamie Foxx. It's fucking up his ego. He's going through an immense ego death, and it's just like, well, if this is all that I've known, what the fuck do I do now? This is all I know. Like and sometimes people can get a bit suicidal. People can go through a deep depression when they're going through an ego death, when they're going through a midlife crisis, when they're going through an identity crisis. Jamie is going through an identity crisis because it's like his identity was tied so much into his prior life. It's like he don't know what to do now because it's like, well, that chapter might be closed, or that chapter I might have to wait a little bit before it can reopen. So what do I do now? It's just kind of like God is sending him on this journey of self-discovery. God is sending him on. That's what God is doing. God is this time that he is not focused on his past. God wants him to discover who he is today. This man has definitely went through some type. I'm talking about where he died, got back to life, whole nother person. He's a whole nother person. And it's like, well, what do I do with this energy? Well, his energy is even different. It's like, that's the energy. That is what he's currently trying to figure out his life. Where do he go from here? What steps do he take? Like, it's just all new. But yeah, deuces.